Now let's take a look at how we can start to put our little scene together. So you have multiple pieces that you've been working on. You can start to compile those. So let's go in and first kind of work with our base. And I want to merge everything on the watch together. So the back cover we don't need. We can go ahead and delete that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and merge these together. So when we merge objects in ZBrush, the subdivision levels, you're going to lose those. So especially we've got all these with different numbers of subdivision levels, so we're going to lose those. So let's merge down, and it's going to basically merge it with the subtool below it and create one tool. So one subtool, and then we go into geometry. You can see we don't have any subdivision levels on that. Now I also want to add a little topper to this. So if you want to go ahead and load up a brush, we'll navigate to our project files. And in referenced files, it's this watch top brush. It's just an insert mesh brush. And then we can come in and add this to the top of our watch here. Something like that. And we can move it into position if it's a little bit off. And then unmask everything. Now I want to basically rotate this whole watch. So let's come to the side view. We'll draw out a transposed line and let's rotate it and just rotate it back a little bit. Okay, now I want to append I've gone ahead and added another pose, and I want to append both of those characters with the eyes into our scene. To do that, we can go to append, and we can append each subtool separately, or we can append a Z tool all at once. So let's do it that way. It's a little bit quicker. Go to subtool master. Let's go to multi-append. And I'm going to jump up to the ZBrush files. And let's grab this 35 begin and 35 begin 2. So start with 35 begin. And you can see that it is a bit large. So I'm going to go ahead and merge this one down. It's going to go ahead and merge the body down with the eye. And merge down again. And now let's go ahead and scale this down. I'm going to go ahead and scale it down a bit so it matches with the scale of our scene a little bit better. And then I want to put it into position kind of on the front of the watch. Okay, so something like that. And let's place him on the ground. Let's rotate him around a little bit. Oops. Let me undo that. So I really want to rotate him around this axis. So let me go into deformation and I'll just rotate him on the Y. And I'll do 180 degrees. And then we can just move him back. I think he's still a bit too big, so scale him down a little bit. And let's kind of move him off to the side. And I want to rotate him just a little. So something like that. Now we want to grab the other one and import the other one. So let's again go to Z plugin, multi-append. And let's grab this 35 begin. Oh, and that's the same one, so we want to make sure to grab the other one. 35.2. So let's go ahead and delete this. And we'll try that again. So multi-append, 35 begin 2. And let's do the same thing here. So we'll grab this guy. Let's merge down. And let's merge down again. And then we can sort of put this one in position. If you want to use the deformation palette, then you can do that as well. You can size it down that way. And we'll make him a little bit smaller there. Okay, and then we can go ahead and move him into position here, maybe behind it, behind the watch. And right now they look kind of the same, but we could make them look a little bit different as we go through here. So we'll drop him kind of onto the ground. If you want to sort of rotate him, just make it look like he's sort of holding it up a little bit. And obviously you can get the poses looking a lot better than this, but it's kind of the main idea here. And then if you had to, you could come in, and even though this is very high res, so ideally you probably don't want it to do too much posing, but you could come in here and tweak that a little bit if you needed to. All right. So once we've got things sort of put into position, let's talk about in the next lesson using 3D layers to create a little bit more expression on these guys and maybe make them look a little bit different. So we'll do that next.